Let's get after COVID-19. What has it done to you?
Wow. I mean, it's definitely been a life change and game changer. Because as y'all know, us musicians, we rely on traveling. A lot of us, we tour internationally and we work locally, and that's our livelihood is to be outdoors. You know what I'm saying? And so it's definitely switching things up on that front. I mean, this thing is no joke. It's serious, and so it's really making us creatives and musicians try to figure out ways, to maintain, during this time, and just trying to figure out how we can sustain. I mean, I believe in the Creator. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely believe He's going to take care of us. But it's cut off. You know what I'm saying? We like anything that we had coming up in these shows or any type of outdoor activities has been squashed for the moment. So I'm definitely affected. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I'm at the crib. I'm in Nashville posted. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to George for having me on, and thank you guys. And we're here in the space, and let's all wash our hands and stay indoors as much as possible if we don't need to go out, and just try to take things serious. That's what I'm doing, and like I said, it's definitely it's changing the game for my ways of making a living, and yeah, I'm definitely affected by it, just like everybody else.
That you do beats too, and you sell. And are you able to do any of that?
Yeah, well, it's been a blessing on that front. I've been able to play catch up on some production and other things. The funny thing is now I'm doing these virtual mixing sessions on projects, that I had going on that we could talk about when you ask that question. So it's been fortunate on that front. Also, I've just been taking this time to do self-love, you know what I'm saying, and just go back to just the basics and learning how to, love myself. Doing a little bit of self-therapy and some things just to really get that back intact, because as creatives and artists that are really busy, we're always out on the field making sure other artists are taken care of, and sometimes we forget about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I know I've neglected just my own mental space, and just to keep the work afloat and make sure everybody else is good. But I've just been taking it as that, cooking more, learning how to cook, do stuff, and get back on my diet, and just learn how to just be in a space, love myself, and grow as an individual, find joy, and be there for others. So yeah, and it's been a blessing, like I said, being able to make beats, and I've been doing these mixing sessions through the phone, which is hilarious. But gotta keep it going. So it's been cool. Shout out to Wolf, that's my man.
You brought up a very good point. People with addictions are having a real hard time right now because they can't leave their space. And so the things that they did to kind of overcome their addictions, go out and meet somebody or go to groups or things like that, they can't do it unless they go out and do other types of things. So I always tell everybody, if you know anybody that has an addiction problem, reach out to them, because they may not reach out to you. So,
that's a good observation. I mean, I'm introvert. I mean, outside of work, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I had to be extrovert, of course, when I'm out in the field. But other than that, I'm introvert. I like, have a lot of ideas in my head. So I'm not really sad. And I mean, I do miss going out and seeing the fam, but I'm very introverted. But yeah, you're right. I noticed that it's like, I feel like my phone is ringing a lot now that everybody's home. And it's like people just, we need each other. Sometimes they just want your energy. So I'm just trying to balance that, because that can be draining. Picking up the phone, you talk to your family and your friends, and everybody just hitting you up. It's like, but
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's like, yo.
Yeah. If you don't talk to your family, then all of a sudden you have a screen of 5 of them. You kind of run out of stuff to say in about 60 seconds.
But it's cool. I'm thankful for the technology like Zoom and those different apps they have out there where you can get it in, in a group setting. So, technology is really winning right now with those apps and things. I'm thankful that we still have that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just about being smart and figure out, what apps can you use to just kind of maintain and keep your social life or whatever it is that you feel like you're missing from being outdoors. Just figuring out how you can just at least, get that little part of your life, maintained at the moment. So, yeah, it's definitely different.
Well, being that you are in, do you still consider yourself two? I mean, between you going back and forth, or is now Nashville your home now?
Yeah, I'm based in Nashville now, but I'm still between here and New York. I would say last year was the most that I've been in Nashville, although I traveled a lot. Last year was the most that I've been, around. But yeah, so I consider myself Nashville based now. But as y'all know that we had the tornado that ripped through this neighborhood. Actually, my neighborhood that I'm in right now, I'm thankful that my little space was saved. Thank God. But my condolences and prayers to those that were affected. That wasn't as fortunate. But since that happened, like the area, like I've seen like the 5 Points area, I've seen a lot of that stuff built within the last 4 years from the ground up. And when I finally got back to Nashville, I was on a UK tour with Pee Wee Ellis. He played the saxophone with James Brown, rest in peace. And I did a run with them, and my phone was jumping off in UK. They told me about the tornado I heard, and I had no idea the impact until when I got home after I left New York, and I drove through, and I was an Uber on going through the 5 Points, and I couldn't believe the places that I saw build up, run up, were gone, a lot of it. And I'm like, dang, is this a sign? Do I need to start figuring out, should I, make another move? But I still love Nashville. It's definitely it's been cool for my career and also to expand in the rock and country area, but I do know my time. I do feel like my time is limited here, but who knows? But I'm here now. East Nashville area, there's a lot of musicians and people over here. This is like the hipster town, like Williamsburg in New York. So you outside and people, I mean, it's still humbling. I can barely walk the neighborhood sometimes. Somebody recognize me, but it's still cool. And I'm thankful to still see my comrades out in the field. Everybody's cool. There's another cat that's here too. Another drummer you might know. I forgot his name, but his Instagram name is Happy. Dang, what's my man's name? But yeah, I see a lot of those bros, rhythm bros, around the way. So it's really cool, And they show love, and I show love back. Yep.
You do. You have a very warm, sensitive social presence. You're there. I love your posts. I think everybody does. I mean, love to hear them. In fact, they're great. And I actually, unless I look at your face, I can't tell when they were released because your music is timeless. Yeah, now I can say, okay, now that's a young one, or if you tell us that this was a young one, or this was an old one. Sometimes I can't tell. So really enjoy it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the goal. When I'm making this stuff, I want to make it timeless. So people don't understand, like, when you in a creative process, even recording, there's so many ideas that you can think of, but only a few will work. And when I think about those legendary recordings like Phil Collins and records like that with them signature fills, although it sounds simple to you, those are classic. And I know by them being composers, it took something, that mind frame to make those fills and those grooves. So that's what I want to continue to champion that. Anything that I record, I'm thinking, okay, is this going to be classic? Is this going to be ahead of the time? So hopefully I'm achieving that goal. And also the energy of myself and how I live. I'm putting all that into the music, and I hope people can feel those vibes. Yeah.
You're familiar with the video of the young man who was actually playing one of your songs, right? The Jack White video. He was playing the video. He was playing your music.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. I'm always humbled when I see another drummer, try to play those grooves, and it's cool because I definitely want to keep that alive. I know this is a different game now. You have your gospel chops, you have your chops, and all that. And I have a love for that. And I went through that phase as a teenager and as an early young 20, but I wanted to evolve, and I had a lane that I wanted to go in. And I'm not saying my lane is for everybody. You know, just do what, you know, find your lane you want to be in. If you want to be that guy to do that vibe, you know, do that. But for me, this is one of the goals that I wanted to do, and I wanted to just champion that. You know, shout out to Amir Questlove for being a candidate, you know, for putting the drum back in the forefront, laying that groove down. And yeah, I want to keep that. I want to keep that going. You know, keep the Steve Gadd. You know, they got, you know, we got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And I want to champion that. And I'm thankful for the platforms that I've been able to be myself and being able to. It took me a while to build this brand, but I'm thankful that I feel like I'm finally getting somewhere and people are taking notice. But yeah, this is the brand that I wanted to build, and where I'm at right now. Who knows what I may involve in the next 5 years? I may go back to the fusion, but this is where I'm at right now. Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, what about D Stubbs and M Drix?
Ooh.
Now what's that? That's some heavy stuff. I mean, but then it's also some funky stuff too. I mean, you know.
I appreciate it. Shout out to Marcus Machado from Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, that's a side project with my brother Marcus Machado, amazing guitarist from Brooklyn, New York, and the D Stubbs that's the nickname that he gave me, and basically the Stubbs come from Clyde Stubblefield because he was teasing me saying, "Yo, the way you play your grooves reminds me of Stubblefield. Rest in peace, Clyde. Miss you." That's another story. But yeah, so that was his nickname for me. And my nickname to Marcus was M. Drix for Jimi Hendrix, because Marcus is a big fan of Jimi Hendrix, and he kind of, you know, got that vibe. Nobody can do what Hendrix do, but Marcus is definitely from that breed, and he got his own thing. So that's what we branded it, D Stubbs M. Drix. Yep.
Yeah. Isn't that who you, didn't he come with you to PASIC 17?
Oh yeah, he sure did. 2017, yeah.
Yeah,
I originally wanted to bring our trio to get our band. It was me, Marcus, and Doug Wimbish from Living Color. We have a band called DMD The Vibes, and I originally had, you know, was going to bring Doug out, but Living Color had picked up a tours. They picked up something where Doug had to back out of it. So I still I wanted to, in my clinic, I wanted to, you know, mix it up. I wanted to do half with tracks, which I love to do. I love to play the tracks. And then I want to do the other half live to give the drummers examples of how to play with tracks and how to play in a live setting and adapt to your environment. You know, because playing the tracks, you hear it and you just know what it is already. And I just play my flavors on top of it. But then playing with a person, you know, that's real time. You know, that's what you're doing when you're out in the field. And I wanted to give the drummers that experience and example of how to adapt, improvise, and just, you know, groove and lock in. So, yeah.
It was powerful, man. It was powerful.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you was on the snap. You was on the photos, getting it in.
Yeah, I do. I still have some. They'll come up, you know, because my career is kind of on hold, but you know, I'm very thankful that I've been, you know, tomorrow, Eric Hughes is on from PASIC, you know, and I'm so thankful for PASIC for allowing me to shoot since 2017. I wouldn't have any photos to post. I mean, I can't. There's nothing to do, so that's just why I'm kind of doing this gig, and I'm very happy for all my drummer family, close friends who are allowing me to do this. You know, can you tell me about your DMB The Vibes?
DMD The Vibes?
Yeah, tell me about that.
Okay, DMD The Vibes. Now that's a long story, but to make this a long story short, check out www.dmdthevibes. That's THEVIBES.com. And there's a 15-minute Netflix documentary on our website right now. It's the story on how we came together. It's amazing. It was shot by Dave Kotai. He works with WrestleMania. With the WWF, and he's amazing Dave. Yeah, he shot it. Dave was an amazing guy that shot it, and we had Moby who also was involved, and we shot at the power station. It's a really cool documentary that talks about how DMD came together, long story short, I met Doug Wimbish in 2013. We were invited. It's a company called Mono Creatives. They used to be called Mono Case, and they make these cool bags. I'm sure y'all saw them, futuristic cases. And basically, they were starting these series where they would pair up people for the first time, and they would film and record it in real time. You know what I'm saying? And Doug had been rocking Mono. I had been with Mono since 2008, so I seen him way in the beginning, and they thought, you know, that was actually what happened. They had Doug lined up with somebody else, and they something happened where they couldn't make it, and they thought I would be the best candidate next in line. So I got the call. They flew me out with one of the bands I used to play with. We went out to San Francisco, and half of the shoot was with the band that I was playing with, and then the other shoot was with Doug. And they caught Doug right on camera, and there's YouTubes of this improv between myself and Doug. Improvise 1, Improvise 2. Yeah, they filmed Doug walking in the Mono Creators headquarters, and they got it. And we that's the first time we met. And within a matter of seconds, we played together, and we just locked in. We had a good vibe. And after that was over, Uncle Doug, we could call him Uncle Dougie. We exchanged contacts, and he was like, "Yo, let's keep in touch." And then Doug started telling me about his events called the Win Bash, which are events he does. He puts together all-star lineups, people from everywhere, like Corey from Living Color, and a lot of other people come together. And he's brought me in the mix. And in between tours, I don't want to give the whole story away. If you watch a documentary, it'll break it down. Fast forward, I was introduced to Marcus Machado from a friend, DJ Spinner, a tastemaker, amazing DJ from Brooklyn, New York. They thought me and Marcus would have a good vibe together, and he asked Marcus if Marcus ever had a drummer to tour with him, who would he have? Marcus said Daru Jones, and Spinner's like, I know Daru. He called me up, and he put me and Marcus on the phone, and then I went. Marcus had a show at the Blue Note. I went and checked them out, and I was like, yo, this guy is dope. Prior to meeting Marcus, me and Doug, we had went in the studio, and Doug, he wired up his laboratory. We just recorded for like an hour, and it's the whole story is on you can even see it from YouTube, DMD The Vibes. But yeah, so me and Doug, we go into the studio, we do this drum and bass recording only, and I'm a producer, so I took what we recorded, I made beats out of them. I made like 10 tracks. When I met Marcus Machado, I was like, man, I wonder what would happen if we put some guitars on it. Sent them to Marcus. Marcus put something on one of the tracks. I was like, yo, this is fine. We should make a group out of this. And there we have it. DMD The Vibes was born. And the rest is on DMD's website.
Yeah. I saw the 15-minute video today when I was, looking at things. So I thought, yeah, that's amazing. But of course, I've seen the live videos of you guys playing.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have to. There is a question that people have asked me before. They want to know about DJ 45s.
Oh, the DJ 45s. Guess what, y'all? Y'all in for a treat. Got it right here.
Yeah.
So the DJ Sports 45s are my collaboration with Peisty Cymbals, as y'all can see. Y'all may not can see because of the angle. The cymbals that I'm endorsed by and use. Basically, I had the opportunity to go to the Peisty laboratory, where they make the cymbals in Switzerland, and I was blown away. I had this idea, and I brought it to their attention. I was like, yo, what if y'all made a cymbal set that you can just put in your backpack or your purse and just carry like a portable? And they thought it was a great idea, and I was like, I kind of had the concepts in mind, because I like small, I like compact things. Being in New York City, that's a lot of people bust in the streets, and I was like, that would be cool to just have something where you can just, take out your backpack. Anyway, the vibe, all the cymbals I've made are 12 inches. Hi-hats are 12 inches. The ride is 12, and the crash is 12. And basically, the series it's the PSTX, which is the lo-fi, like the Nintendo 8-bit sound, which I dug, and I was like, yo, I like this is the sound that I like.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm surprised and how we branded it. My name's, Daru Jones. So the DJ, this don't happen to be Daru Jones. The marketing just worked out because, as y'all know, vinyl was, 12 inches. So that was a whole vibe, like DJ.
Yep.
And then actually, I don't have it in front of me, but the ride symbol looks like a vinyl record.
I saw that.
Give me a second. I can get it to show y'all.
Yeah, you guys are in for a treat. Just don't put it on your turntable.
Let's see. And it's not crispy either. I gotta get another batch. But yeah. Here we go, y'all. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can. That is killer.
Vinyl. So, and also says side A, like a vinyl record, and then yours truly face. That's the Music Records logo. That's my face within a vinyl, and I've been branding that for a long time. So yeah, that's the ride symbol, and they sound cool. The crash symbol kind of sounds splashy, but it gets the job done. I mean, they're cool symbols to add to your big setup. I use them because I do a lot of drum DJ gigs, and they work out for that. And I actually use a hi-hats on a lot of recordings for since the cymbals came out in 2017. They've been on almost every recording that I played on, since then. So you can use these for your sessions. You're doing the hip hop stuff, funk. And then what I like about the cymbals too, you can mix them up and get different sounds. If you don't want the lo-fi sound, you can put the ride cymbal, which has no holes in it, and it sounds like a 14. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Don't feel like you just want to get the hi-hats by itself because you like the sound. If you get all the other cymbals, you can mix it up and get different sounds. So that's the whole vibe. DJs 45 is available now, Sweetwater and other online distributors and stores. Yeah, that's it.
They're in a pack. They're in a package, right? You can buy them all in a package.
I appreciate it. and the good thing is, when you go to jam sessions or you go to events, I know at church, people break their cymbals. The vibe is to play the crack ones because it's gritty. But if you want things to look neat, you can just go in your backpack, take these out, and you'll be fresh. You'll be back in the game. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking about your cymbals cracked up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yep.
So your kit, the New Yorker, when did it come out? When did that happen?
The New Yorker came out in 2017 as well. The drum kit came out at the same time, so it was great for branding with the compact vibe, as y'all can see. And the camera couldn't get the whole kit. I tried to do the camera the other way, but it didn't look right, so I just kept it straight up. But as you know, the Daru Jones New Yorker, it's a travel size, 18, 14. Actually, the floor tom looks like it's pretty much snare drum size, but 14, 13, and that's a 10. And it's the compact vibe, and they both came out at the same time. Yep.
Yeah. We shot them twice, right? We shot them when they came out, and then when you joined Remo, then we shot them again.
Yeah, as y'all can see, these fresh Remo joints. Woo! They got a little grit on them. I've been beating them in, but yeah, actually, I came on board with Remo. Shout out to Chris and Roger. Big ups, and that was a cool transition. Like I played Remo as a kid for years, and one of the reasons why I made the switch is I had a good friend of mine. Shout out to Marco Saconia. Marco, that's my man. He had started working for another company, and he started bringing, his boys over, to that company, and they was with another brand. But yeah, I'm back home. I'm back with Remo, and I'm thankful they were able to make these custom Music Records, Daru Jones. Holler at them if y'all want them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can talk some business. But as y'all see, yeah, they flossy and they got the Daru Jones logo. Just to add a little detail and flavor to the kit. That's it.
I saw those. Those were new to me. I never got a chance. Those are after. That's post me.
Yeah, I actually got a couple sets. I'm gonna send some down to the Discovery, Rhythm Discovery, so they can swap them out and really, you know what I'm saying, swipe out, get property, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it should be. And then, I mean, when is your t-shirts and your swag gonna come out?
That's a good question. Been working on t-shirts for a minute now. I mean, I have mock-ups and designs. That's a good question. I need to get, you know, with somebody and really get myself situated legal wise, so I can make sure there ain't no trouble. But I have mock-ups. I have a lot of designs. I had a few people make some things, but I just never went in production. But I do have sticks.
Yeah, because I want one. I want one of your t-shirts when you get it. So
Appreciate it.
Because,
actually, DW, they made some Daru Jones New Yorker shirts, but they were only for me. They made me like 5. I think I gave one to my son or maybe some other people. but those t-shirts were dope because they had the DJNY, you know, which Daru Jones New Yorker, and it was black and gold like the kit, like the Fawcett color.
Yeah.
Maybe they can go and really make another batch of those and really put it out because those were fresh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, as long as it's black, I can wear it underneath my black jacket when I shoot, you know. Kind of some free advertising.
Yes, sir. How's everybody doing out there? Is everybody cool? Can you see the feed?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
There's been a few that's run through here. I mean, if I can go through here and see if I can do it on my end.
Okay. How much time we got?
Well, we I think we've got about 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay.
Thanks for sticking around, guys.
Peace there, bro. Remember when you rocked the Shadow Lounge?
Oh, yes, sir. Shout out to the Shadow Lounge, Justin Strong, Tim, Eviction Notice. So, for those that don't know, I lived in Pittsburgh for years, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. I got an opportunity to work with Phil Solomon. He makes the steel drum, you know, the Caribbean joints. And they hired me to come be the drummer for the company band. We would go out and perform all over the city and outside of the city. And that was a very, very cool era in my career. A lot of things happened, you know, there. And I started playing in different bands, and I joined a band called Eviction Notice. Shout out to Gene, Huggy, Tim Clark, who else? James Brown. Yeah, James Brown. Keyboard player. Yeah, it's a whole crew of us, and I played with Sonny. It was cool, and I remember hanging with Poogie Bell and Dave Throckmart. Shout out to Dave Throckmart, the homie. James Johnson, the whole scene. So that was a cool era. I'm thankful that I came in during that time because I feel like when I came to the city, we started a whole movement. I don't know what's going on in the scene now, but I was there before some of those jazz clubs closed down, and it was really cool. That's where my son lives at. He's in another area not right now, but that's where my son is at. So shout out to Pittsburgh, Shadow Lounge. Salute, much love.
And you've got a shout out from Dublin, Ireland.
What's the name?
No, he's from Dublin, Ireland. You have someone.
What up, Dublin? Much love, Dublin. Everybody, y'all in my presence, y'all in my heart. You know what I'm saying? We all in this together. So, you know, we all feeling the same pain, and it's about what we're gonna do in this moment. You know what I'm saying? I used to have anxiety. That's what my therapy right now is, just dealing with that and just learning how to be in a moment and just what can we do in this moment? We taking the apps and we using it for positivity. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. People, they criticize the different platforms, but it's how you use them. You know what I'm saying? If you use them for negativity, then if you use them to stalk and do, you know, things that are not going to edify the community, then it's negative. But we want to use it. You can use it for positive things, and that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, and man. And you know, I say this for I've said this for a long time. Mm-hmm. As you know, I told you that my brother died of cancer, and he was a drummer in Florida, and that's what got me into this. Actually, I decided to start drumming, and then Wolf's, very good friend of mine, and he kind of helped me get started. And since I joined the drum family, I've had a total different respect for a lot of things. And when I get into the drum family, it's just like it's hard to explain, and I think other drummers understand that, it's a good tight family. And I'm sure there's other ones too. So I think when we get out of this, I think people will appreciate social media and devices like this more, don't you?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. And I want to salute all the people that's helping out. As y'all don't know, music is a huge part of our life. You know what I'm saying? Just think if we didn't have music during this time, or movies, or entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no telling what we would be doing. So we all aren't able to work in the field right now. We have to find ways to work indoors. So what we do is very important. So I'm thankful to people like D Nice, that's doing the online DJ thing and spinning good vibes, and other DJs. I just saw a really cool battle this past Saturday by one of my favorite producers, DJ Premier versus RZA, another favorite producer. And it was amazing. It was amazing. It was history, you know what I'm saying, to see them play their catalog, go back and forth, also give stories. So they're taking their platforms and they turn it into spreading vibes, good vibes, you know what I'm saying, and just helping us get through this time.
It's 6 o'clock.
That was my computer.
Like, yo,
when you get to be my age, when you get to be my age, bro, you need a loud thing to tell you what. I just can't get it to say it's Monday.
Yo, that was wild loud, bro.
Well, I just have a tendency to forget now, sometimes. So
yeah.
Yeah,
it's all good. We need those reminders. One of the things that's been my best friend is to do not disturb. Somebody just put me onto that before the year kicked in. I'm like, oh snap! That was a game changer for me because when your phone is always ringing with alerts, you can never sleep. You know what I'm saying? And that do not disturb has been a game changer.
Yeah.
A holla.
Hey. Okay, we've got a question for you. Is that Cherry Hill drum key on your hi-hat post?
Oh, so can y'all see? Can you see all the way up here to this height?
No, we can't. No, we can see your head. We can see you touch your head.
Okay, cool. So this right here, this is a company called Sweet Spot. They're from Canada, I think Vancouver, and I've been knowing them. I knew them when they first came out. I forgot the gentleman's name that designed these. As y'all know, I'm a swaggy guy. I like being different. So if everybody's using this, I want to go the opposite way, and that's on all fronts of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my stuff looking. I don't like. I just want to be unique and be different. That's what I saw coming up, and that's a part of, the hip hop community having an identity. But anyway, yeah, Sweet Spot company. They make different designs, and I saw this, I think at NAMM, Winter NAMM, and I was like, yo, I need that in my life. It matches the drum kit. That's what it is. It's just a design. It's not fancy. I think this comes off, but they have other designs. But it's a company called Sweet Spot. Check them out. For the most part, I always try to put myself in other person's shoes. I've been there before. I've been the fan, seeing people that I admire and not getting love. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I buy your music. I buy your sticks, and it don't take that much effort to show love back.
It certainly doesn't. I want to thank you very much, and will you come back?
Of course. Thanks for having me, George. Keep doing what you're doing. Much respect. It's always good to see you and feel your energy. I want to thank everybody for the support, showing love. I see it. I go through it and I see who's checking stuff out, and I try to comment back. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Also, I want to thank the companies, that I rep. Shout out to DW, PDP, the PDP family, DW family, Latin Percussions, as y'all can see these goodies, Remo family, Pisces family, Big Bang Distribution. And it's one thing that I didn't get a chance to showcase. It's the Solomon Mike's sub mic. I don't have it out right now, but I have a couple signature items with them as well. Shout out to Henry. And yeah, I'm sending everybody love and positivity. and we're gonna stay prayerful, and we just be there for each other and stay home.
Stay home. All right.
Be good and self-love. You know what I'm saying? Self-love, and just take this time. We all can be negative, but we don't. It's all about how you make it. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody's off work. You know what I'm saying? So make the best of it, and just be careful, be cautious, eat good, and take care of your brothers and sisters. And we out.
Great interview. Love from the DC brothers, and love to you too, DC brothers.
Love right back to you, brother.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah.